Right, here we are again, and this stuff is moving fast. So I just want to make sure I got out the latest news. This again is from the Wall Street Journal. The last video I shared started off talking about Binance FTX deal and what was going on with the FTX, but it devolved into the Wall Street Journal really focusing on trying to take another shot at regulation and that there should be more regulations. And so this is going to be more timely. This is about the FTX Binance issue. And so I was doing that. So basically what we have here is that Binance has decided that they do not want to be into this deal. It says that they've reversed course on a rescue offer for FTX on Wednesday, leaving the prominent digital firm FTX with uncertain future as it faces a shortfall of up to $8 billion, according to people familiar with this matter. So that is crazy. So there was the huge run on Binance, on FTX, and clearly there was some not so smart deals going on here, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we go through. I want to hopefully make this a little bit shorter than some of them. I just wanted to have a quick update so we keep on top of this. It's going to continue to unfold. It says this was a message from CZ of Binance. In the beginning, our hope was to be able to support FTX's customers to provide liquidity, but the issues are beyond our control or ability to help. In a call Wednesday with his investors, FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried said he needs emergency funding because of a customer withdrawal requests in recent days. So this sparked a debilitating liquidity squeeze. We've seen this before. Did we think this would happen with FTX, the number 3 crypto exchange in the industry? No. When it happened with Celsius and Three Arrows Capital, we're like, okay, we're not sure who they are for most of us. And as we unpacked that, we realized, yep, these are CeFi companies that are not managing the books well. They're using customer assets to then go make loans and finance other issues. And you just can't do that with a bank run. Obviously, regulators are going to want to come in here and use this as an example to regulate, because in the traditional financial world, if you're a bank, you cannot use your funds to go make other investments. You've got to have enough funds that you can have a bank run. Plus, you've got the Fed to back you up. Again, in crypto, it doesn't work that way. And so people are finding ways in and out to skirt smart practices, and that's all it is here. And that's what's frustrating, is because we trust people like Sam Bankman-Fried, that he was a leader in the industry, and clearly he wasn't doing smart investments. And it's just frustrating that the crypto leaders, that this is happening over and over again. And so unfortunately, did he make some bad investment decisions? Probably with the other company he owns, Alameda Research, and between FTX and Alameda, there were funds going back and forth, and he was investing funds that were customer funds in FTX, people holding their money on the exchange. And it's just a no-no. And it seems to me like it's a no-brainer. I don't know. It seems that Coinbase right now is saying and doing all the right things, but at this stage, who knew that Terra Luna was going to collapse after 2 years of just running really good? FTX being a leader, Sam Bankman-Fried being a leader in the crypto space, and then this happens. And it's just disheartening in a lot of ways. And we're now going to have to play catch up. And we're going to have to convince people that crypto is not a bad space. And it really isn't. Again, I'll just defer to DeFi. In true decentralized crypto, things are running fine. The smart contracts don't let you do special deals. They have protocols. You either play by their rules or you don't even get into those assets. There's no phone calls that you can make. Say, hey, can you let me in here? I got a little more debt than I thought, but can you spot me some funds here? That doesn't happen in DeFi. So again, just be clear. This isn't affecting the DeFi world. It's humming along great. But in crypto as a whole, it's rocking the whole industry. Bitcoin is down, Ethereum's down. I just put out a video a couple hours ago looking at the prices, and they're down, but they were rebounding a little bit. But we'll see what happens as this continues to unfold. And it's unfortunate that this is happening. We were hoping that maybe Binance could come in and save the day And it doesn't mean that somebody else can't come in and save the day or there's another option for FTX, but it just seems like he let us down big time because he put some tweets out there saying that FTX is fine, the assets are fine, we never lend out customer funds, and that just may not be true. I don't want to condemn him completely at this point, but if anything, it was wrong information and potentially lying, which could land him in jail. It looks like a lot of the lawyers now for FTX are backing out. So this thing is really getting ugly fast. And that's why I wanted to come on here and just do a quick little video to catch us up again. It's Wednesday night. It's November 9th. And we're going to see what happens Thursday morning, 10th, and this will unfold. But I want to stay on top of it. In my personal circumstance, in the Luna crash, I didn't really know what was going on. I saw things unfolding, and I couldn't quite follow what was going on, and I felt helpless. And although I don't have any funds, take that back. I have a couple $100 in FTX that I'm not going to worry about right now. I'm not going to try to get it out or whatever, although I can't because I think withholding is turned off. So taking your money out is turned off. So you can't get anything out of FTX. This article, I want to read a little bit here. I think it goes on to talk about some of the people that are losing money. Let's see, down here it says, this guy, Michael Tursky, a European crypto trader, said he hasn't been able to withdraw his nearly 11,000 from FTX since midday Wednesday. Those funds represent about 70% of his liquid net worth. Gosh, here we go again. With Terra Luna, we saw people's fortunes, their life savings just be wiped out. And it's tragic. And we think that we know the right thing and we're doing the right thing and we're trying to be smart about this. A lot of people think that major crypto exchanges that are semi-regulated would not go under like this. But it happens. It's happening right now. And if you have a lot of money invested in different places and you're keeping it on the exchanges, then you are vulnerable. I use Coinbase primarily. So it's a place where I've got to really figure out, do I want to keep any assets there other than just moving fiat in there and then putting it out on my MetaMask wallet or putting it into a hard wallet and not keeping any assets on centralized exchanges. I had moved a little bit lenient. I used to be pretty hardcore of using my cold wallet. And in the last 6 months, I've come to think that, these centralized exchanges, they're big enough. They're not going to go under. And my funds will be safe. And I don't have millions of dollars in there. I have thousands. But this is an example. We need to learn our lesson. Probably no one should be keeping their funds in centralized exchanges. And so if you're trying to stake and earn, there's a problem. How are you going to do that? Because their assets, people that were staking, I'd like to know more about that. If they were staking assets on FTX and staking Ethereum and other crypto, is that gone now? What happens to that? Again, just want to reiterate, DeFi's working good. It runs by different rules than these centralized exchanges. Again, these are smart contracts. It's code, and the rules are, you can't break the rules. So you put money into those exchanges, they could get hacked. But as far as them doing unexpected things, for the most part, that's just not going to happen. And there's no deals behind the curtain that can happen in DeFi for the most part. So there's leveraging, there's all sorts of crazy derivatives in DeFi that you can get into. Those come with their own risks. I think people know that those have risks. But as far as providing liquidity and liquidity pools and yield farming, for the most part, I feel pretty comfortable in that. I'm earning yield. I'm in those smart contracts. I know the risks, mostly being that they could be hacked, but I watch them closely. And for the most part, the DeFi projects that I'm investing in are fairly high profile, have been around for a while, but I guess we could say the same thing about FTX. Again, none of this is financial advice. If you are investing in crypto, just know that you can lose all your funds and you can lose it overnight or in a couple of days like we're seeing right now with some people. And it's really unfortunate. But it is part of the game in crypto that it is so new. And most anybody that's in crypto will tell you that if you're going to invest in crypto, you need to be prepared to lose it all. I know that's easier said than done, but it is true. It is true that these things happen. This industry is so new and it's still evolving so fast, and there aren't a lot of regulations, that you need to be careful. And even when you're absolutely careful, you've done everything right, you can still lose it. And so beware, buyer beware for this. Now, I still believe that crypto is a wonderful space. There's a lot of really wonderful people that are trying to build the future of finance and the future of technology and blockchain technology and Web3. And so I'm still very bullish on crypto. I just know that I could lose it all, so I don't put all my eggs in one basket for sure. And I double and triple checked everything, but I still know that I could do everything right and I could still lose my funds. But I still believe that it's still the best place to earn the best yield and to invest for the long term. I'm investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum for the long term and working in the DeFi protocols, earning great yields and preparing for my future, my retirement. I'm still very bullish and I'm staying in crypto. And don't worry too much about the overall market. It's going to bounce back. It certainly will. We're going to flush this out. This is typically what happens in a brand new industry that's trying to figure it out. And unfortunately, there's going to be some losses. And we just have to stay as positive as we can. Get the word out. Talk to people. If you've got a YouTube channel or you've got social media, talk about it. Don't be negative about it. It's doing what it does in a volatile new market like this. So we really can't blame it. Unfortunately, there's going to be bad actors and people that even like FBS who might have started off with good intentions, got ahead of himself and did the no-no. And it looks like he was investing customer funds and you just don't do that. And so I guess I'll just sign off with saying, Viva la DeFi. And watch your coins, and I'll see you next time. Bye.